A small town, a promising future, and a disappearance so perplexing it continues to haunt investigators and family members to this day. This is the case of 19-year-old Zebb Quinn, a young man whose story is filled with cryptic messages, strange injuries, and the lingering presence of something sinister. January 2000. A seemingly routine drive to check out a used car quickly spirals into one of the most baffling mysteries in North Carolina's history. What happened that night? And who, if anyone, holds the answers? Zebb Quinn was described as kind, hardworking, and responsible. He had plans that night, plans to buy a new car. But as he left his shift and met his coworker Robert Jason Owens, something changed. They drove separately with Owens leading the way. But along the route, Zebb suddenly flashed his headlights, his way of signaling Owens to pull over. What happened next remains one of the greatest mysteries in this case. Zebb seemed alarmed. According to Owens, Zebb claimed he had received an urgent message and needed to leave immediately. He sped off into the night, never to be seen again. But here's where things take an even stranger turn. 2 hours later, Robert Jason Owens arrived at a gas station. He had injuries, a head wound, a busted lip, cracked ribs, but there was no record of an accident that night. And yet, Zebb Quinn was gone. Then a clue. Zebb's Mazda was discovered in a parking lot, untouched. A puppy. Lipstick on the window. Random items that had no connection to Zebb. But what was missing? His wallet, his keys, and most importantly, Zebb himself. Despite Owens' injuries, no car accident was ever reported that night. No evidence that an emergency had occurred. What then had truly happened on that dark road? Then, a message. Zebb's mother received a text from his phone saying he was taking some time away, but something wasn't right. The wording was off. The tone, not his. And then, an even more disturbing revelation. Zebb never sent that message. Robert Jason Owens did. But if Zebb had asked for help that night, where was he now? And why was Owens the one speaking for him? 15 years passed, no sign of Zebb, no new leads. But then a shocking twist. The last man to see Zebb alive was arrested for murder. A brutal killing, dismemberment, evidence of a calculated crime. If Owens was capable of this, what had he done to Zebb? Did Zebb Quinn stumble into something that night he wasn't supposed to? Was he silenced forever? Or is there another piece of the puzzle, something we have yet to uncover? His family still waits for answers. The case remains open, and somewhere, buried beneath the weight of time and secrecy, the truth about Zebb Quinn is waiting to be found.